Hey guys, Jenifer here, and I thought that I would show you what I'm creating today. I have been playing around with these little embellishments that I saw on Pinterest, and so I thought that I would kind of try to recreate them using some of the stuff in my stash, and this is what I came up with. So here is one of the embellishments that I made. Let me show you what I used real quick. I used this punch here. It's like a scalloped 1 1/4 inch punch from Stampin' Up. I also used this punch here. It is a double like snowflake punch. And I just challenge you to, use whatever you have on hand. If you don't have that, then definitely use whatever punches you have, or even a die cut, honestly. So this is the scallop punch I used for the base layer, and I'm just using like just old wrapping from cardboard wrapping from food products that we have used. And then repurposing it, and then this is just a little flower die, and then a simple button. So these are super easy embellishments for your junk journals, and they're nice and flat. Here's another one I created with a little piece of an applique, another applique, and then this little flat back pearl flower. And then this one I did some pink what is that stuff? Liquid pearls and an applique, like a little mini doily applique, and then a paper flower and this little pink dewdrop. So it's got a little bit of pink in there. And then I did this one. This one has music paper and a little piece of a trim that has a little flower, and then this little rose applique or flower applique. And then I did this one with a little piece of a dangle, so you can get fancy if you want. It's got some music paper, a tea-dyed little applique, and then another crocheted applique with a little piece of rhinestone there, and then this dangle trim. I just saw it like in my scraps bin, and I just decided to cut it up and use that on the embellishment. Super cute. And then here's some with the snowflakes. Super cute. And here's one I did with a little dangle charm, little snowflake dangle charm. And I put a little bit of glass glitter on the button, and then these are the smaller ones. So they're super easy embellishments to make, but they have a little bit of an impact to it. And then on the back of this envelope is something I made previously, and this is how I used the little embellishment there. That's just one of the ways you can use it. A little tuck on this envelope. So let's go ahead and make one of these real quick. I'll show you how I put it together. So this is just a piece of, very thin chipboard from a fruit cup that I just kept the packaging on and then used my punch on there. It's pretty thin, so you can get it through the punch. If it doesn't go through, then maybe use like your thick craft cardstock, which I'm going to show you here on the snowflake one. Okay, and then so I inked around the edges, and then I add the book paper or the music sheet, whatever one you have. Or you can use scrapbook paper. I am just creating these because I'm getting ready to put together a junk journal. And so I wanted to create some embellishments. So once I have that glued on, then I go ahead and I ink this part. And I love to do it like this, but you don't have to do it that dark if you don't want to. You're going to cover up most of it anyway. And then I like this little applique. So what I do is I take little trim. This is part of that trim that I used for the bottom of this one. And see how it has these little flowers? So I use that for this little piece here. I had some of this trim in my stash, and I just cut off the little flower there. So, you know, you just have to kind of use what you've got and then be creative. So, these are so quick and fun to make. And I'd seen these on Pinterest years ago, and I just, I never made them. I don't know why. So let's see, for this, you can add as many layers as you want, but I thought, you know, I would add these buttons since I picked these up at an estate sale recently. Not estate sale, I'm sorry, at an antiques store. When Violet and I were on our, and Doreen, hi Violet, hi Doreen, we were on our little crafty retreat. We went to one of the antique stores around there and found some goodies. They had thrift stores and antique stores. So you can add some string here to the button if you wish. But literally, that's basically the embellishment. Super simple. Definitely a simple thing to make. But, you know, sometimes when you're just exhausted and you've had like the busiest work week like I've had, it is really tough to like create stuff. I don't know. I just don't have any energy. My job's going to be pretty hectic for the next few months till we finish this project. I'm in IT. I'm sure you guys have heard me mention that before. And it's either like crazy or it's chill. And right now it's crazy. So. So for this one, the punch that I was using, it wasn't really too happy about the chipboard. So I am using 2 pieces of the super thick craft cardstock. And then using this music paper. Well, I never know which side to use, but probably this side. I thought the snowflake was cool because I'm going to be making some Christmas journals, maybe some Christmas tan style journals, and it's kind of nice to have some things already done. So then I'm just going to add a little bit of ink again to the edge. Oh, I forgot to say I'm using the ground espresso distress ink. And then I decided to use, which is probably going to cover up the music anyway, but this cute little, use the smaller snowflake punched out of white glitter cardstock. You don't have to do that, but I thought it was a cute layer. Super cute. And then I have this piece off of that trim that I showed you earlier. And then I'll use this little button here. Whoop. So just for the sake of this video, I'm not going to add any string to the to the button, just because it's like kind of boring to watch somebody tie a button. So there you go, guys. Here are my little embellishments. I think they're so adorable. And they're quick, easy, painless, and you can use what you have in your stash to create them. So I hope you'll give them a try. And I hope I inspired you in some way. And I hope you have had a great weekend, and I will talk to you again real soon. Bye-bye for now.